Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Weave, live here at Gen Con.
Yay!
This evening, I will be running the players through Umbral, the cyberpunky sort of world of Weave. We will be telling a story together. I am Erika Ishii. You might know me from voice acting or Geek and Sundry. I've had the pleasure of GMing for Weave a couple times. It's terribly addictive, and they allowed me to do it on a stage, live at Gen Con, so yeah. So I'm so excited this evening to bring everybody into this world. We've got some real fun. The group's going on a little field trip. But who is this group? Why don't you introduce yourselves really quickly and what people might know you from? Why don't we start with BeBo?
Hi, I'm BeBo, and I run a YouTube channel and Twitter, Instagram, all the things, and that is at BeBoldGames. I make 5-minute or less how-to-play board game videos, and they look pretty.
Hey, I'm Kesan. You can find me on Twitter at WhatIsKiss. You can also find me working with the Zombie Orpheus Entertainment and other stuff on the internet.
Hi, I'm Amy Vorpahl. I'm also an internet person. You can find me on Geek and Sundry, Nerdist, Alpha, and Saving Throw Show. And I'm kind of, I sing songs too, so that's cool.
Hi, my name is Malika Lim, Eubank. You might know me as the Power Rangers Hyperforce Game Master at Hyper RPG.
Fantastic. Before we get started, I'm going to set the scene a little bit and tell you, give you the little intro crawl. Like this is the Star Wars opening crawl written by the incomparable Nate Weissman about Umbral. So here we go. Computers fit on your desk. The most prominent rock star in the world is a fae, and beastmen hordes are struggling to try to make a life for themselves in America's heartland. The year is 1978, and the world is changing faster than most people can tell. The millennia-old hibernation of magic is almost over, and it and those who live with it are getting their power back. With change, however, inevitably comes conflict. The Magical Inquiry Bureau, one-time protectors of magical communities, has been repurposed as an oppressive institution. Ancient grudges carried over from the last age of magic among the magical practitioners and races are reigniting. A new generation of awoken people who have discovered themselves having unknown connection to magic or its ancient races have discovered them are rebelling against the magical orthodoxies to create their vision for the future. The melding of magic and technology has created a new gold rush to create not only a new wave of technologies for the mundane, but a host of magitech weapons and devices that have given rise to a new breed of corporations that will stop at nothing to further their interests. You find yourself a member of the Shadowkin, a loose network of people who live on the fringes of society, who make a living working as mercenaries. The life of a Shadowkin can end quickly and painfully, but for those who survive, the profit is well worth the risk. Umbral is amazing, and I'm so addicted to it. It's like a 1970s noir cyberpunk. So to set the stage for you, you are in the Indianapolis branch of the Magical Boys Detective Agency. Now, the word boy in the title is very inconsequential because it's not about the magic in your pants, it's about the magic in your heart.
My God.
Or both. But sometimes it's about the magic in your pants. That is the part of the tagline and on the sort of the awning that somebody scrawled in there.
Pants is just a neon.
Wasn't me.
So they think it might have been Sal, but you're all buzzing around. It is a hot, hot summer day, a little sticky. And each of you has been with the agency for a varying amount of times. People come and go. It's a national branch at this point. But why don't you each tell us a little bit about yourselves and how long you've been with the agency?
My name is Sal. I am a magical beast boy salamander. And I'm very handsome. Actually, we're talking about our strengths too. Very charismatic and good with the social stuffs. And I've been with the agency for maybe 2.5 years.
You established some time there. If you can you tell us a little bit? There's some things about you that are a little less than perfect. You may be real pretty, but you may have a couple of things.
Well, maybe,
less than perfect.
being very proud may have some pitfalls to it. And I think I might be very gullible.
Oh, man. Then I have some small plan for you, Sal.
Did someone tell you that?
And Sal is, you are Brooks.
Yes,
which
I am
are
Brooks.
Generally, people who are Brooks are quick-tongued and quick-witted, very charismatic.
Very nice. I am playing a character called Tussle Pevgarni, and Tussle, she's a girl. I can be a girl, right? In the Magical Boys.
Oh,
okay,
absolutely.
yeah, because my
It's
pants.
not about.
Yeah, my pants are magical, but not in the way you think. But she's got she's a were-air, which is like a werewolf or a lycanthrope, but the thing she turns into is air, and her trigger, because werewolves have the trigger of the full moon. Her trigger is like a straw being sucked. So if there's a straw in her vicinity sucking, then she might just like turn into air.
Just anywhere in the immediate vicinity.
That even molecularly on a molecular level might affect her. Air, bam. She's not like, she wouldn't. I don't think she would become inconsequential as air, but. Yeah, she's aware air. And her main thing, she worked for the IRS. She's like super bureaucratic, good with paperwork, can also write and inscribe runes, is kind of a forge master, really good with bureaucracy. And then her flaws, which I think makes a lot of sense, she's got butterfingers, and I think that's because her fingers are the first things to go. And then she leaves a trail of destruction, which makes sense because she's also involved with a lot of paperwork. But if she turns into air, it kind of whiffs around, and she'll always just like, she's pretty good at being sneaky. It's just the stuff around her that's not sneaky. So she might leave a trail of destruction. Yeah, that's her.
She's Gales, the
Yes,
traditionally dexterous and
Gales.
fast.
Yes, which I don't think is a coincidence.
I will be playing Quinn Kanan, and Quinn is a fae, quite smart one too, if I might add. So much that he ended up being a higher representative for the Rubicon account. However, found out that some of their dealings weren't, they were shady, and then found out it was his duty to pretty much set that right and fix those wrongs, which kind of made him on a blacklist, kind of like, hey, like, we're not going to work with you anymore because you're a corporate whistleblower. So because of that, started working for the agency about 1.5 years ago as their guy on the computer. But because of that, he's not too charismatic like the other boys and the other Magic Boys. And also, he kind of has a little bit of fey privilege. And tends to explain things a lot. Very book smart, but starts off a lot of sentences with well, actually. So.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm sorry in advance.
So I'm playing Vern, and Vern is a Stone's Cabal warlock. And Vern is a disgraced detective, but I'm new here. And there might be some backstory, but we don't need to talk about that right now. And I'm multi-talented. I'm really strong, and I have a very commanding presence. However, I might be a little excitable and afraid of some things. But I suppose that we'll find out about those things as they come
It's probably
along.
not important.
It's not.
Probably
it's not a big deal.
not gonna come up.
Let's just consider me the strong and mysterious type.
Erika, I didn't say how long I'd been. I think I've been there like 15 years. Like I think I'm deep in.
You're one of the founding members
I think
of
so.
the Indianapolis
Yes,
branch.
yes, and I hoard everyone's paperwork.
So
Yes.
you keep track of everybody. You've seen these youngsters, these boys come and go.
That's right.
But as far as you're concerned, you're the magical man.
Yes, of the boys. Yes,
The boys. Separates the magical boys from the magical men.
Yes.
All right, so it's a hot summer day in the Indianapolis branch, and the AC was busted about half a week ago, and none of you were really able to scrape together the cash to fix it. And the national agency works way too slowly. They have their hands full with, it said, the federal agents at the moment. But that's no matter. Business is moving along. You got some cases on the boil. But on this particular afternoon, in walks somebody who is very familiar to the lot of you. It's Persephone Mauve, which is probably not her real name. She's a fiery redhead, definitely not her real hair color. And she is a bit of a party girl, you could say. She's wanted in 3 states for various accounts of money laundering, smuggling, petty theft, larceny, impersonating a Sunday school teacher, bribery, grand theft auto. I could go on. You've sort of lost track at this point. But all of you guys love Percy.
Wow.
She works with the Gales Cabal, generally known for their underworld-ish dealings, but she's fantastic at parties, and she has been a great contact of yours. She's gotten you all out of so many scrapes. There was that time at the morgue, and you know, you especially, Sal, cannot forget the whole river rafting incident. But you and Percy are all super tight. So
Super tight.
she comes in looking a little shamefaced today
Oh,
for
no.
once, which is unusual. Hey guys, how's
Oh,
it going?
Percy, if you wouldn't mind signing right there, just, you know, you're a visitor, and I
Right.
mean, we know you, but.
Right. And she signs her name, Demeter Purple.
Hey, Demeter, what's up with that name?
Oh, that's not my real name. Sal's such a kidda. Sal's such a kidda, right? It's not my real name. It's a.
You didn't like change your name again, or?
pseudonym.
Oh,
It's a pseudonym.
Cinnamon?
Guys, I'm having kind of a predicament right at the moment. And I know you got your hands.
Grab a
full
chair.
and
Okay,
everything.
thank you.
Oh, thanks, Quinn. Thanks.
I put a comforting hand on your shoulder.
Oh, Sal, you're always my favorite.
I come out of the bathroom and I haven't seen you yet, and I just barrel at you with a gigantic hug.
Oh, Vern! Oh, my ribs! Oh, it's good to see you, Vern. Oh, so and she looks over out the window and everything and draws the blinds.
The air.
Yeah, it's a little warm in here.
Yes.
So how busy are you at the moment?
Oh, well, if you'd like a detailed account, and I pull out like a box of files, and I'm just going to go through it and start. Well, you know, there's the Cruciatus case. That deals with a lot of magic that hasn't been around since the beginning of all of this magicry, you know. And really, that's not going very well. I think you're on it, Sal, and it really could use some closing. I'm just saying.
Was wondering if maybe you would be able to add to your caseload, just to do old Percy a solid and everything.
Percy, for you, I can make time.
Well, there is. Well, okay.
We should.
I have it.
They could. Sure, but we need to get paid. To fix the. Cause.
I filed that paper. I filed sheafs and sheafs of paperwork.
I, for one, can't wait to help you.
Great. Thank you. Don't worry, there is pay involved. Granted, if you survive and everything.
Huh?
But okay, so your gal Percy may have made a little bit of an accidental boo-boo. I went to Vegas last week.
Oh, I hear that's a fun time.
Oh, it's great. Oh my God, you'd love it. No, you'd probably hate it. But I was having a good old Percy full time, and I may have gotten a little in over my head in a poker game, but it's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you.
No.
It may not have been rigged.
They can hear you too. You were whispering to me, but I think everyone heard you.
I did, in fact, hear it was.
What?
Great! So, I, as you know, do a little bit of work on the side for the Gales Cabal, and I had a bracelet that I was hanging on to. It's a little moons on it. Maybe an incredibly powerful ancient relic. And I was wearing it out because, you know, when you go clubbing with the girls, you gotta look your best. And I may have lost in a poker game.
You may have, or you did.
I definitely lost it in a poker
Okay,
game.
just
I
wanted
was
to
drunk and
be
I lost
sure.
it in a poker game. Come on, Quinn.
I'm taking notes. Sorry, just want.
Great.
And when you say lost, do you mean dropped and could not locate, or do you mean put in the pot?
I mean, I gambled it away. I gambled it
Oh,
away. Okay, and
Percy.
now the Gales Cabal is
Oh, no,
after
no,
me,
no, no,
and
no.
I just don't know what to do right now. They can't know about this.
It sounds like we're going to Vegas.
I think we should. I have ties with the Gales Cabal. I used to be an infiltrator, as you all know. I'm very sneaky.
I, for one, just think we can drink
I was
our way
involved
back
with
to
them.
it.
Yeah, Grandma's been here for 15 years, so, you know, I trust her.
Okay.
This is going to be quite a dent on our budget, and we also have the.
Persephone's a friend. I can't believe you're questioning this.
No.
Don't
no.
worry. And then I like do the comforting, come on, give me a hug thing.
Oh, that's so nice. Yes.
Not you, Grandma. Persephone, you hear me.
Good. And Persephone goes in for the hug.
And then I'm just like patting her on the head.
and holds it and you smell nice today, Sal.
Oh, thanks.
Good. What is that?
Cinnamon.
They share a moment. She pulls away. Well, so here's the complication, is that, as you know, the Golden Dragon runs most of Vegas. And I may have lost it in his casino, Loot Mountain. And it's a bit of a literal fortress. So, but, you know, I got a friend over there who can help you out. Maybe he knows about the comings and goings, but it's gonna be, you're gonna have to break into the casino.
That brings me back to the days when I was a Gales Cabal infiltrator. Did I mention that?
You several times this morning.
Yes, we did that. We infiltrated places. So this should be easy.
Well, I already am known throughout the land as a disgraced detective. I scanned that card.
Great, so what do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Just another tick on my mark.
Well,
I'm sorry,
what that
I keep
means.
ticks on everybody.
Sure.
That's just the thing that I do.
That old saying, tick on the mark.
right.
I heard somebody else say it once. It sounded cool.
Bring it back.
I thought it sounded cool when you said it, though.
Oh.
Yeah, wink. All right, so, well, all the best, and I can front you a little bit of money to at least cover transportation costs. and
That
stuff
would be
there.
wonderful and such a
Stop.
huge help.
Yeah.
Yes. You can just take it over and just send the credits right over and hold
Great,
up my
great,
device.
and great. And
What will you be doing while we are traveling to Vegas?
probably keeping a low profile and stuff. I mean, I could.
Can you do your best with that machine over there? It's supposed to be emitting cold air, and yet, well, it's broken as hell.
Do you mean fix the air conditioner?
I do in fact mean that.
Great, I will do my best. And she starts tinkering with it. She clearly doesn't know what she's doing. She's ripping parts out.
That's.
Is this supposed to be sparking?
You have 3 days, right? We're gonna be doing this.
It's gonna be great. Have a good time in Vegas. Vegas, baby, Vegas.
So where can we meet this friend of yours?
Oh, he'll be at the casino. He goes by Davy. You may know.
Oh yeah, Davey.
Yeah. Yeah. So just ask around for a Davy there. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Have a good time.
All right.
right.
Good luck with that AC.
So Persephone said we should keep a low profile. I think we should find some disguises. How should we blend in?
I will turn into air.
Quite effective. How about you, Vern, Quinn?
Well, I might be able to help, but this might sound a little bit risky. The Golden Dragon recently updated a lot of their slot machines, I believe. Can I do a history check right quick?
Oh, absolutely.
So I have a skill of master historian.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just spout out all the stuff I know about the Golden Dragon Casino and
Great,
Fortress
yeah.
and
And
whatnot.
so you start with, this is a challenge, and you start with a base dice pool of 3. Since you have flames, since you're flames, you're a smarty pants. You know, I would ask you for flames check because this is like history and intelligence. So you get an extra dice for that, and then you get an extra dice for an extra die for this skill that you have.
Dope.
All right, so you're with 5, and you just need 1.
I get 1.
That's good. You did
Yeah.
it. Yay! Our first challenge. You passed.
Good night, everyone.
Let's just end on a high note. Fantastic. So what do you know? So you definitely know about the Golden Dragon. You know
Yes.
a lot about the history of his ties to the city of Las Vegas, and that he owns the Loot Mountain and a couple of other places on the Strip. You know generally also that right now Loot Mountain has, is like the happening place. It's got a popular music act, the most popular rock star in the world right now, Faye, the Faye performer Stardust. And you know that it would be extremely bad if you were to actually find out that you are stealing from his casino.
Oh yeah, quite definitely.
Yeah, and they say he has like a right-hand lieutenant who's very formidable, but there's been rumors of bribery. Yeah.
Okay. That information. And I continue on. And the fun thing about Loot Mountain actually is that it wasn't actually meant for just the dragon's loot. It was actually a place where they built stringed instruments. Funny story, quite actually. When it was Loot Mountain, it was L-U-T-E, and now it's L-O-O-T. Knowledge.
What a classic rebranding.
Speaking of knowledge, before I was a disgraced detective, I was also a professional bodyguard. However, we were all quickly unemployed as our firm was bought out and fired all but a few employees. Let's pretend to be bodyguards, perhaps. I do have and then I want to somehow bring out slick bodyguard uniforms, like Gucci suits or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Why don't you give me give me a Brooks roll?
Okay, so do I roll?
So you get 3, and then I'll give you an extra one, or you get 4 because you are Brooks, and then 1 more because you have a history in your body. Yeah. So see if you still got your whole.
Okay,
stash.
I got a 1 weave die
That's-
and 1 Brooks.
Okay. So re-roll the weave as well, because the weave is an automatic success plus an extra 1.
There we go. We got
Scales.
Gales.
Okay, so you got 2 successes. Great. So you rolled back. For some reason, there's like a dresser, there's a wardrobe in the corner of the Magical Boys Detective Agency.
I saw
And you
it on
rolled back,
anime,
and
I
there's
think.
some immaculate matching Gucci suits, each in your sizes.
Oh wow.
It's the damnedest thing.
Amazing. I do put mine on, but I am a frail, I look like I'm a 70-year-old woman. I'm much older.
I look like a salamander,
and
so.
and I have glasses and an uptight bun and super gray hair. I'm a bodyguard.
Yeah, you clean up real nice.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh, I feel good.
Maybe I take some probably sunglasses would complete the look out of the pocket. Perfect.
Right. And you actually also find you still have the earpieces
Oh,
in
yes.
your pocket. The earpieces.
Perfect.
So and you have to hold your hand like this every time you're talking on them. It's bodyguard protocol. You know that, Sal.
Sal coming in.
Yes. Connection appreciated.
Check.
This is going to go over so well.
in Vegas, on the Strip, you all roll up to the Golden Dragon, and you're all in a line, in formation, walking as if in slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
It's glorious. You walk into Loot Mountain, and you see things are going along as usual. There's a marquee. There's a marquee advertising Stardust live in concert every night, and there's the slot machines are ringing. You can't tell if it's day or night once you're inside, both because they lack windows and clocks, and also due to some probably fey magic.
Fey magic. Well, you know what would make our bodyguarding a little bit more convincing is if we were protecting somebody, right? I heard about this Figgy Stardust. What do you know about their performance, their schedule? Are they playing
What don't
tonight?
I know? I'm one of their biggest fans.
What do we know?
Okay, roll. Why don't you give me a roll? Roll and give me an extra die give me an extra die for being your biggest fan. Let's see, that would be intelligent. Okay, so you're at 5. You're at 5.
Yeah. That is 1 flame, so 1 success.
All right. So you haven't gotten to go to any of the Vegas shows.
I'm too nervous.
Yeah. But you do know generally the schedule and what the set list would probably be.
Oh, yeah.
And you also know where the backstage area is.
Yeah. Now, I know this isn't right or ethically good, but on the way over here, I did make us some fake backstage passes.
Nobody's gonna believe that those are real backstage passes. Look at them.
I drew it myself.
So I actually do have a, I would like to use where is it? I'd like to use a talent or maybe a backstory where I worked for the IRS, Runesmith is a backstory. So I can actually magically infuse objects, and I want to kind of just inscribe these backstage passes that you've made with runes that turn them into look real, I guess.
Now there's
Look
this
even more real.
laminated.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna laminate them.
Let's see. I think that would be. Let's call that a Flames challenge of 4.
Okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sweet. Let's do
And
this.
you were making them as well, right? So
Yeah,
you're
I printed them up, but I
assisting.
didn't have a laminator. That was.
Yeah, when she calls out how bullshit they look, I'm just like, yes, they need more plastic.
you get an extra die because you got assist.
Yes, 1 and a weave, so 2 and a 3.
These look so
Thank you,
legit.
thank
You had an epic, what is called an epic pass for this one. These look so legit right now. Like these will definitely withstand the scrutiny of any security guards.
Does this look better? Sorry, what's your character's name? Vern? Vern, tell me how you think these look.
I'm so glad we brought you along.
All right. So you head over to the Minotaur bouncer guarding the backstage area. Yes. Hello.
Hey,
Well, speak up!
We are here. We've got these backstage passes. Could you hand them over?
Oh, yes, I've been holding all 4 of them because ergonomical reasons. But here they all 4 are.
We were given these because we're also running security backstage. See the earpieces?
They work.
I'm super charismatic.
Oh.
Earpieces are what security guards have, yes. All right, and he takes a look at the passes and scrutinizes them, and your runic work is impeccable from years in bureaucracy. And so he waves you through.
Yes. Nice talking.
Nice laminating.
You walk into a very tacky green room. It's garish from the 70s, and you see an elven gentleman there. He's got a shock of blonde hair and heterochromia, different eyes.
Dang, that is a
He's-
fancy
he's-
word.
Yeah, right? He's sitting there shuffling through sheet music, and he looks up and sees you. Oh, hello.
Hi. How's it going? We're your new security.
Give me a roll. This is gonna be somewhat more challenging. It's a Brooks challenge of 2.
Oh my. Do I have any talents to help with that? I mean, I've got some serious confidence. I've got a steadfast aura.
You do okay. So give me 4.
Okay.
However, well, no, you are unfortunately unable to contain your excitement most of the times.
right. Yeah.
It's a little difficult for you to keep it together. So just give me a standard roll of 3.
Okay. Got it. What was I rolling for again?
For Brooks. Brooks.
We've got
2.
1.
All
Got
right.
1.
You're not my security guards.
What she means to say is, we are your security team. Vern's new here. We're here to protect and serve.
Just explain yourselves. Clearly you have some sort of alternate purpose. Just tell me what it is.
Backup security. In case something happens to your main security guards.
Yeah, we're
Obviously.
security squared.
All right, if you're not going to be straight with me, I'm going to have to escort you.
Wait,
have you escort-
no, I'm sorry. I'm just a really big fan of Stardust, and I was able to get backstage. I thought it would be the most punk rock thing to do ever to make fake backstage passes. Please don't call the cops on us. I just really want to meet Stardust. By the way, I'm a huge fan of your music. I think your solo work is probably some of your best stuff that you ever did, but I think you're kind of going back on some old tropes that are kind of tired, but I think that what you can do in the future will be pretty timeless, if you ask me. I'm sorry, I'm Quinn. I'll go out to shake.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Quinn. And the rest of you?
I have a pitch on how to make your show better.
All right, I suppose he's incredibly charmed by your boyish enthusiasm.
Also, I'm wearing the Gucci suit that Sal picked up, but I'm still wearing my cardigan over it.
It's an important detail.
Just remember that fact.
It's more of your entrance. I think, as Quinn said, it's a little tired. Check this out. And I can open a dimensional portal. So I'm going to open a dimensional portal and like wave and go goodbye, and then open it back up and go and like reappear.
Can you? Give me a Gales.
Okay.
It's just a 1. And so no, I mean it's a
Oh, I
challenge
just
of
need 1,
So
okay.
you get yeah, let's give you 5 because
Okay.
you can open dimensional portals and it's your suit.
Great. I have a weave and an X. Okay, so 1.
All right, you make it.
Well, what do you think? I mean, obviously you can flare it up. I don't say.
Intriguing. I like your style. All right, you're my new entourage.
Entourage it is.
So exciting.
All right. Well, we have a little while till showtime then.
Yeah. Should we get to know
So-
each other?
Well, I'm Stardust. I'm a very popular musician. Who are you? Who are you though?
We're the Magical Boys.
Quinn, nice to meet you. We come representing from the Indiana branch of the Magic Boys Detective Agency.
Detective agency?
Yes. Yes. And I detect something here. Talent. It's you.
Look, I've already hired you on as my new posse, so why don't you just be straight with me?
We want to be on stage with you. I have a.
That is absolutely not happening.
I have a spell I would like to use.
Sure.
It's called Dance Magic, a spell created by the Goblet King that you managed to get your hands on. The strange enchantment is surprisingly helpful.
All right. Okay. Is this gonna for you? This is to make yourself like a dancing queen.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Give me a roll. Give me
How many?
4.
Okay. Okay, I got 2 brooks and a flame.
Oh.
I'm still learning the game, guys.
All right. No. This is good. This is good. He sits back and watches your routine, which is.
My dance magic, so it's, I'm also
want-
a salamander, and I imagine very slick feet. And so there's some like moonwalking side to side.
Do you want to show us at all?
I will not rip my microphone, but yeah, I think there's some like slide to side, like almost like crip walking, which is ahead of its time. So it's very impressive and futuristic of a dance.
Sounds like crap.
Which one?
Some crip walking.
Walking? Okay.
Crip walking, crip walking. It's like moonwalking, but you can also do like side to side. It's like you're dancing on a tombstone. I'm very charismatic.
This is fantastic. All right. Okay. Well, should we have some time until the evening? Do what you want. You can, and he hands you like actual backstage passes. So, all right.
Thank you, Stardust. I kind of elbow her and like, good try, good try.
Oh, it was a good try. Thank you.
Oh,
So
yeah, we got some time to kill, and boy, do I need a nap. Don't we all need a nap right now?
Yes.
Yep, just gonna go outside and stretch my legs for a bit. We'll be right back.
All right. Call time's at 7.
I don't think we need to be sneaky. He literally told us we could leave.
Okay, here's the thing. Can I make a check right quick and use a skill?
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna use pickpocket. So when I shook Stardust's hand, I want to pickpocket and lift their phone off of him.
His phone. He doesn't have a phone.
They don't have a phone?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
It's too early for that.
Is there anything on their person that's kind of like, oh, that can help us, or that might be a necklace, or that might be helpful?
Oh, let's see. Well, why don't you roll to see what you can find?
Okay. What would you like?
This one. This is kind of tough because this is a Gales of 2.
Gales of 2?
So if you have anything that could help with that?
Yes, I want to use my signature move, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's the house always wins. And once per session, when I'm taking a challenge, I can change any die to whatever I want.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
So base of 3, and that's 1 Gale, and I'll change this Brooks into a Gale. 2 Gales.
Nice.
You dexterously slide your hand into his jacket pocket as you go in for what is actually sort of like a awkward hug, handshake in your excitement, and you slip your hand in there, and you pull out, and you see later that it is a schedule planner.
Dope.
Right.
What's on it? What are these names?
I mean, are you
I've
gonna
got to know these names.
Are you gonna look at it now?
I'm gonna look at it, use my other talent of photographic memory, and say, "Oh, you dropped this," and hand it back.
Excuse me. How
I'm a
clumsy
smart
of me.
boy.
Thank you very much. It's a good thing I hired you, all right? You don't really need your photographic memory to notice that there is one name. There's a list.
It's always on. I can't turn it off.
There's a bunch of names on one sheet. And numbers next to them, and one of them is Persephone Mauve.
Oh, Purse, not again. Wait, this is what we're here for. It makes sense. Okay. Classic Purse. Hey, here's some information. Purse knows Stardust.
Oh, is she on his schedule then?
You have seen she was on his schedule a couple of times in the past.
In the past.
I think I look kind of like angry about it. Like I was hurt or something.
Oh, well, good for her. I mean, it seems like it's not an easy thing to do to land a sexual romantic encounter with a star.
Not just that, but that means Stardust might know the person who won the necklace from,
Right. Yes, my mind went different places.
and how to get in there to get it back.
Yes. Well, then why did we? Let's go back and ask him.
I mean, call time's at 7. We got some work to do.
Right.
Ma'am.
I figure while we're on stage doing our dance magic, it'll be the perfect vantage point to scope out who we're really after.
Yeah. So is the performance going on in the fortress, in the Golden Dragon Fortress?
Yes,
That's
it'll be
all of
happening
it.
in the
Everything's
Golden
happening in
Dragon.
the fortress. Okay. Awesome.
Do you want to go back and ask him about it, or do you
Is
want
the Golden, well,
to continue?
is the Golden Dragon Fortress a casino as well?
Yes, the Golden Dragon is a casino.
Okay.
And you know it's a popular concert. Like most casinos, it is also a concert venue. But you do know, Quinn knows that underneath is the fortress,
Great.
where the treasures are kept.
Well, I think that you're right, that maybe we need to case the joint.
All right. And what do we know about this Loot Mountain?
About Loot Mountain, which is
Well, it used to be used for musical instruments, but then it was repurposed to hold all the dragons. Funny story about that, actually.
Loot with 2 O's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So is it just a mountain of musical instruments, or?
well, it's kind of funny now that it serves both as holding loot and music, too. It's books. Sal.
This amuses you as much as it used to amuse me when people evaded their tax forms.
Hey, Sal, maybe you could, do some cool guy talk with Stardust and try to figure out
Oh yeah, cool guy talk. I'm good at that. All right, I'm gonna approach Stardust again as pretend like I'm practicing.
turn your piece on so we can hear it too.
Sal coming in.
Yes, we hear you.
You're-
Yes, thumbs up over here.
All right, over.
We're standing right next to each other.
pull your finger back.
I was checking the boundaries of proximity.
You're good.
Cool. I'm gonna keep walking in his direction.
Oh, keep narrating what you're doing.
I see him. He's a few yards away. He's talking to somebody. I'm gonna wait for him to finish talking so it's not socially awkward.
What are your hands doing?
They're together.
Classic.
That's our Sal.
All right, okay. I think he's finished with his conversation. And I want to stylishly, crypt walk in sideways next to
Sir, the dancing lizard man, how are you?
I'm actually
You're a little early for call time.
part salamander.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Dancing salamander man, how are you?
I'm quite well. Actually, I feel like we have something in common, a strange connection. Maybe someone we know in particular?
You can't see me right now, but I'm giving you a thumbs up, Sal. Over.
Are you
I can hear you describing it in my ear. Over.
beg pardon?
Yeah, my friend Persephone.
Percy!
Yes,
She's
Percy!
a real live one, that one, right?
Yes,
Am I
she
right?
is. Oh, she.
You,
Oh,
like
we
the
did.
elbows, the elbows.
And we do like a chicken elbowing thing.
Ah, right.
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, how's old Percy doing?
She approached me telling me that she lost something here at a
How
table.
did she left real quickly last time? What was the deal with that?
I don't know. Was she playing some games? It is a casino.
Percy plays a lot of games, that one.
I know.
Right there?
I will be.
Right. I don't know. She seemed quite upset last time she left, she'll rise. Is there anything I can do for her? Is that why you're here?
Well, just between you and me, she's quite a good friend, and she seemed very sad that she had lost something at one of the tables. Do you know where all the loot ends up here?
Oh, well,
Funny story about that, actually. Sorry.
I just keep listening, but I pretend that I'm not.
Why don't we go and speak in my terrible tacky changing room? Right?
Very well.
So he ushers you over and
let me in.
Makes sure that there's nobody following.
I'm so charismatic.
All right. So you're clearly a friend of Percy's, and I'd really do anything to help her and everything. She's a very good friend of mine, and she seemed quite upset when she left last. And I do know quite a lot about the mountain here. I've been performing here for the last year, and I have pretty much all access anywhere. Is there something I can do?
How much do I trust you? Probably a lot, because I'm extremely gullible.
You say this out loud.
Right? I'm externalizing my thoughts.
It's not usually something to tell. You really shouldn't. You should keep
I think I'm kind of hypnotized by the two colored eyes.
Right.
I think it would mean the world to Percy if we returned her belongings back to her.
All right. Well,
What can you do?
I can give you the rundown of the place, and what has she lost? Do you know? Where? Because.
Something of value, jewelry.
Oh, right. Well, anything that comes through here has to go into the vaults down below, underground.
I'm taking notes now.
So there's the Golden Dragon has a second in command who keeps track of everything and who does the rounds every evening when it's most vulnerable. And
Are you getting this, guys?
oh, beg pardon.
Nothing.
And after that, I know that there is the security systems, a lot of magitech, and I know that there's blueprints somewhere. I'm sure that I could get a hold of, and after that is just the treasure room. It's got to be there.
Sure. All right. I would love to see a copy of these blueprints.
I'll go see what I can find, but most likely they're in a location where I can only tell you about the rundown of it. But I can't actually acquire them for you. That would be way too risky. Let me ask you something, and it's feel free to tell me if I'm prying too much. But are you and Percy?
Oh, Percy and I. No.
What do you mean you have a huge crush on her? You talk about it every time.
No.
Every time she comes in, she says, oh,
No, not at all. Just friends. Like a little sister. She's like a little sister to me.
I can hear her heart breaking. Over.
Man, I wouldn't want my little sister acting out the way that she does. But no matter, I'm glad that she means something to you. I hope you let her know that.
Like family. Very close family, yes.
Yeah. Well, then I probably shouldn't report to her big brother all the things that she gets up to, right? And he...
Right. I am her brother. Like.
All right. Well, I can. If you and your friends who are clearly after the same thing, I can sort of walk you through things, I suppose, if you all want to. When are you planning to do all of this? You have what do you have, like a month or something?
Oh, well, I was hoping probably as soon as possible.
All right. Well, I suppose then we'll have to. We'll do it live.
Very well. Let me just call my crew.
Yes, we hear you over the speaker. Is that?
Yeah.
was
Should we
the
come in
cough-
now? It
Was
would
the
be kind of
cough
weird
the
if we just
signal?
walk in.
Was the cough the signal?
I think that's the signal, but it's kind of. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, we should go. Hello, we're here. You coughed and we came.
That was very fast.
I have that effect on people.
Oh, great. Well, the best time to strike would be tonight, right after the show, or possibly you can Von Trapp this thing, and as you exit the stage, make your break for it, and I can sort of walk you through things. It's most vulnerable in the evenings after the performances have shut down, and then I'll walk you through things. I suppose if you have an extra earpiece, I suppose I'll walk you through things and wish you all the best.
An extra earpiece. I reach into my pocket and feel for one. How many dice do I roll?
What did you roll for that? Was it 5?
Well, you allowed me to use my charisma and my previous detective experience.
give me 5. Give me 5.
I'm also a linguist and a arcane text nerd, so there may be some
I feel like
possible-
you'd have some sort of magical
Sure,
device, at
so
least for communicating.
that was 4.
Yeah, give me a 4. Give me a 4.
All right. I got one of everything except for the purple one.
Okay, great. So you actually have a little beetle in your pocket that you pull out. They're, and you have a matching set.
Stroke it lovingly. Do your job.
And it flutters over to sit on Stardust's shoulder. Oh, great. So we just talk through this then.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
It's called the beetle buzzer.
Great. Oh, that's lovely. Great. And so there's an hour till showtime, and then right after that, showtime.
No, I couldn't help it over here. We expect that this bracelet that she's missing is in the vault. She
Why
said-
would it be?
Well, she did say that she bet it in a pool, and I think that maybe perhaps the winner of that pool also could have taken it.
Well, it went to the house.
It's still the
It's
right.
the house.
Still okay, great.
Well,
So it
this
would be
being
in
Las Vegas, if that were even so, I'm sure the house always wins.
Yes, the house always wins. The Golden Dragon always wins.
Should we remove the bracelet? What I can do is really fix those books to make it seem as if the bracelet never entered the vault. I plan on doing this.
Could you make it seem like I never entered the vault,
Oh.
even though I did?
Yes, in fact, that will be easy. We will make sure that none of us are recorded.
Oh. The power extends to the whole team.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, should we be recorded, I'll remove the recording as well.
All right. So you've made plans for before the heist. You've made plans for after the heist. Are there any other preparations that any of you have for during? Any equipment you want to try and find in town? Anything else?
Yes. With the available time, Vern and I, because I need some muscle with me, because I'm a little smart boy, checking all of the slot machines, the game tables to see if any of them have an electronic component to them. If there's any sort of computerized component.
Oh, they do. They most definitely do.
I'm gonna
is a lot
hack it.
This is very advanced magitech.
Good. I put on my packing glasses and an additional cardigan. Yeah.
All right, so in your twin this is going to be a flames challenge of 2. So in your flame, I'm going to say that your second cardigan has flames on it to go faster, and in your double cardigans, in your hacking glasses, you take a crack at surreptitiously hacking into some of the slot machines.
Yeah, I just want to find one.
Okay.
Because I'm using my hacked Magitech Apple II, which allows me to manipulate a machine or electronic.
Fantastic.
So let's do it. How many?
So there's that, your flames, and also you have.
The cardigans.
Yeah, you have your cardigans. Give me 6.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so dumb. Ooh, that's a weave and one flame. And I'm gonna take these guys out, re-roll the weave. All right, so that's
All
2
right.
flames.
That's a 2. So
I got it.
and you hear a click, and you're in.
Nice. All right. Immediately after the show, all the slot machines are gonna give away all the money. Everyone,
Now-
every single one
Now,
is gonna do the jackpot.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we're fixing a very small problem with an enormous, out-of-control solution.
You heard what Sal said. You heard what Stardust said. The Golden Dragon always wins. It's about time they lose for once, don't you think? Plus, I have a huge debt to them. Anyway, huh?
Oh, I was about to ask what war you were fighting, but I think you answered the question.
I fight a lot of wars. I get 2 cardigans and some glasses.
I mean, I'm as by the books as I am, I don't really have a moral code except to my friends. So you want to basically rob the Golden Dragon?
Not rob, just take things from it.
I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I'm already a disgraced detective, and I forgot to mention one of my flaws is I have a bad reputation. So I don't want to get another tick on my mark, or however they put it.
I do tend to leave a lot of evidence behind me in these cases.
You get a lot of marks on your ticks.
Good, that's what I'm taking Vern with me.
You're taking all of us with you, unfortunately.
I'm taking all of us with me.
I mean, great. Look, if it helps you, it helps the Magical Boys.
I'm setting the timer till after the last song.
That is a very specific time.
I got this set list memorized.
Well, perfect. Are we going to be taking any of this coinage, chips, gold?
That would be wrong. It's best used as a distraction. But, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you gotta fix an air conditioner. Just saying.
You're right. We should take enough to fix the air conditioner.
No more.
No less.
Half a country away, as you can almost feel Persephone ripping out something that's probably important.
You know, maybe we should take enough to replace the air conditioner entirely.
A new air conditioner.
A new air conditioner.
I won't disagree with that.
So, agreed upon in your chaotic, neutral ways and promises with fresh promises of a new air conditioner in the air. You all like prepare yourselves until showtime. 7 o'clock rolls around. It's curtain call. Yeah, everybody's running around, getting ready.
Another thing I'm going to do is, if anyone has weapons, I can inscribe flame runes on them, which I would like to do because any attack then will explode into flames. That I think
Great.
will do extra damage.
I need to go find some weapons.
Okay.
All right.
But it's important to note, I am a melee weapon specialist.
Ooh, you probably have some.
Yeah, you'd probably know where the good stuff is then. So give me 4 for a. I think that would be a flames check.
Okay.
That's just a 1. Just need 1 success.
Oh yeah, got it.
Great. So you managed to find what you ask around town because you have some buddies that work in the local dojos, and you find something. What do you find?
I'm actually from here.
Oh.
And so it's my own weapon from when I used to live here. But, you know, I haven't told anyone this, but I too am a disgraced detective.
Do you have ticks on your mark?
Are you telling me this right now?
We're still in the same room, by the way.
I have a weapon now, so I feel safe enough to tell you.
Well, Vern, I am also a melee combat specialist. melee weapon specialist.
You're not from here though, right?
No, I'm not. But maybe I too can help us find weapons. And I would like to use my talent of communing with nature to find weapons.
Butterfly nunchucks.
All right.
It says you have built up a rapport with the spirits of nature. Sometimes they even tell you useful things.
All right. Give me a flames of 1.
Okay.
So that's roll 4 for it.
No flames.
So you go outside and you place your hand against the ground. You start to draw up, and this mace of concrete comes halfway out the ground.
Oh my gosh.
You're there with half of a mace. You manage to break it off.
It's just
You
the
have
handle.
half of a mace.
You keeping with nature and found a stick.
It's unfortunately you are unable to call upon the spirits at this time.
Sometimes it's useful.
I'll still inscribe it if you want.
Yeah, being a linguistic nerd, I think this is a very cool ability, so I'll
All right.
You have half a mace inscribed with runes.
Yes. Should you, I guess, hit anything with it, it'll explode
Oh,
and do damage to your victim.
sure. I'll try to like kind of hide it behind my jacket or something.
Good thing I brought a gun.
Put that away.
It's in my second cardigan.
You might want
It
to use.
accidentally, while you're waving it around, accidentally goes off.
Yeah.
But you have loaded it incorrectly, so there's one chamber. Fortunately, that chamber that was empty. So it goes click.
Oops. Here you go.
Oh, yes.
Vern, what is your weapon? What did you find?
It is
Or is it
a-
something that you share with everybody now, or will you share it with them later?
It's a shockwave sword. Technically a shockwave rune sword, so I was actually hoping I could make it a double shockwave rune sword with your other runes.
Well, of course.
This is what you did to mine, and I pull out just the handle.
That looks deadly.
I take that from you. See, it really works, bam, and I just hit the ground, and like the ground just goes blah. And, like,
But the handle remains.
yeah, the handle remains. Yeah, it still works. And I'll inscribe your gun, and I'll inscribe your. And I have butterfingers, so that didn't quite go. Yeah, you caught it. I don't think it hurt you, but I'll inscribe your shockwave sword. I guess now it does shock and fire damage.
It was a real close one. There. It was a real close one. There was like a.
Yeah, I'm part air.
Great.
Great.
Landed right on
But
the
I'm not.
nose.
I've had too many accidents actually with weapons, so I actually will not hold an actual weapon besides my brain.
For a formidable weapon at that.
Thank you.
So 7 o'clock rolls around, it's curtain call time, and you have all been into the changing room, and there are outfits for all of you, matching outfits for the show.
Cardigans?
Well, you tell me what they look like. They are each of you. Give me one attribute of them.
Oh, they all come with fake mustaches.
They all come with fake mustaches.
Like huge flare pants, like Jinko jeans with like chain wallets,
Great.
like really big ones.
Huge Janko jean style pants with fake mustaches.
Rainbow suspenders.
Rainbow suspenders.
And kind of purple velour coats.
We get ready
Yeah,
to go.
that is some 70s.
Sal is feeling sweet in these threads.
Stardust walks backstage with all of you. Very good. Very good. And the show and the lights start coming up.
As they do, I turn. I have you suck through a straw.
Got it, boss.
Whoa! And I turn into my air self, and I I kind of blow on over to the middle of the stage where I have put him through into a pocket dimension, and I draw with a circle the opening of another pocket dimension. I think the crowd is silent. The lights are down. There's one light on the stage, and as I draw, I actually put him in like a hell-ish dimension, and the light and fire from hell burns forth as they see a silhouette of Figgy Stardust.
Just Stardust.
Oh, okay.
Stardust.
Did you
please.
say Figgy?
I just made it up.
Oh, okay, great. I was like, somebody said Figgy. But you see his silhouette as, or they, is it they? As they approach through the door, and I'm as still air, I close the pocket dimension, and they have arrived.
They touch down, screaming and patting down hellfire. But the crowd goes wild. The show begins, and you are all going to be in the final number. And you know, it's so the evening progresses, and the crowd is just wild. He has this magical charisma to him. It's otherworldly. It's not just the lyrics of his music or the melodic lines. It's also the way he carries himself and how he seems to speak to everybody's very soul. And the audience just was rapt. There's not a dry eye in the house, and they're screaming and stomping or silent as the grave. And all through it, Quinn.
I'm just mouthing all the words.
Hey, yeah.
Second to last number ends to thunderous applause.
You get them, Stardust. You get them all.
Last one begins, and you all know your cues to come in. Now I'm going to have each of you describe to me your dance move, and I'm going to have you each do a simple one Gales challenge. So you'll each roll, and you can try and convince me to give you more than the standard 3 dice for it. And you only need to make 1 Gales, but you need to go out there and make yourselves look good. Otherwise, people might be wondering why these subpar dancers are there with this god.
Can I use an item to maybe help the team?
Absolutely. What do you have, Sal?
I have a majestic beret, a stylish cap with a storied history. In purple embroidery, runes that look like raindrops encircle the crowd.
What do the runes do?
What do the runes do?
Yes, the raindrops. So this majestic, it makes us dance real great.
Fantastic.
Very specific one.
It encircles, like, I imagine that this is what I want to do, is kind of slide in stylishly with my slimy salamander feet, and then kind of throw the beret almost like a boomerang, so it encircles all of us and creates this magic circle of magic dance.
Great. Okay, so everybody's gonna get an extra bonus from that, an extra die from that. All right. So, and you can and bonuses stack. So if you have anything else that you'd like to add,
I'm already
as well.
very charismatic.
Very charismatic. Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna roll 3.
3 is the base.
Okay.
So add the 2 extra to that.
Got it. Perfect.
Oh wait, you have dance magic dance too. Don't you?
Well, that was
was
a
that?
spell. So is that one-time use or?
No, spells can be used.
I'm gonna bring some of that dance magic as well.
Okay. All right. Give me the full 6 then.
All right. Oh, nice. Oh, I got this. All right, we got. Oh, Gale's is purple.
The purple one.
Oh no.
So I don't have any.
Okay. All right, we will deal with that in a moment.
I have these guys.
Did you get any strikes?
Yeah, I got 2 strikes.
Okay. So you have to count 2 strikes. You have 2 strikes in your app.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's move on then to
Awesome.
to Tussle.
Okay.
See how Tussle does.
Here comes Tussle. So I am a Gale. I'm Mrs.
Yes. So you get one for
Gale.
Gales. So that's 4.
And then I also am a motivational speaker. However, I don't think that I would motivationally speak to everyone. I think that for this thing, I think I'm just trying to psych myself up.
Okay.
Because I'm not a dancer and I don't really have any of those skills, and I have kind of a frail body. So I'm just gonna say, all right, just you know the moves, girl. You got this. Be sure-footed, be whimsical. You will be the best. They're gonna love you. You know this. They're gonna love you. Look at you. All that.
Okay, and then plus you get the beret bonus. So
I
that's
get the
6.
beret, so
Okay,
that's
give me the
6.
full 6.
Okay.
Oh, girl magic.
Okay. Oh dang.
Whoa.
Oh, that works. So that's 2 Gales, 2 weaves, and another Gale. So that's 5. That's
Nice.
5.
Oh my God. All right. Great. All right. Let's go to Quinn.
All right, so I got the.
You get the bonus from the cast?
boost. Yeah. Also, I've never seen Stardust live, but I've seen all of their performances, and I've memorized those moves.
Sure, you would know. You would
Yeah.
know.
Oh
You've
my God,
like been practicing in your room, and every day you get up, and this is like your dance.
This is my dance.
Okay. Give me an extra one for that as well.
Oh. Oh no! I got 2 strikes as well. I got too nervous.
Oh my gosh! You didn't get any purple. No purple. Okay. Okay. All right. That's
And I landed on my gun.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
We'll deal with it later.
okay.
Was that gun loaded?
The way I do it, probably not. But
It definitely was
Enchanted.
Yeah, enchanted. Okay.
Give me real quick.
Yeah,
Real quick. Give me
there
a.
were so many pockets on those
Give me a
pants.
flames roll. Give me a flames roll. Just a straight flames roll. So you get an extra one.
Oh.
3.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You're fine. All right. All right. Vern.
I've got nothing that's helping me.
Nothing.
I mean, other than your obvious.
You get the hat bonus.
Yeah.
You're also disgraced detective and melee weapon specialist. Come
All
on.
right.
So I roll 4.
Give me 4.
I also got 2 X's.
Guys,
Okay.
am I the only one holding this group together? We rehearsed.
No, we didn't.
I killed it. I'm out there.
Each give us one of yours. Give us one of yours.
Oh, can I? Oh my gosh, can I kill it so hard that like the minute they get off track, I like do it for them, and I'm like, you remember this, and I'm just like puppeting them
You're in and out
around.
of wind form, dancing for us.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like my adrenaline.
Yeah,
like,
we'll just
kicks
fall
my
back.
old
Fall
bones.
back, everybody.
Okay. Here's the deal. So, the lights come up for the final act, and then Sal, Vern, and Quinn.
That's me.
Step on a stage. Quinn freezes.
Yeah.
Vern kind of trips over her feet, and it just manages to kind of like shuffle along. Sal's tail.
I threw the beret.
The end of Sal's tail falls off.
Oh my god.
But Tussle, who's been sitting in a corner, more terrified than anybody else, talking to herself, mumbling to herself, psyching herself up. She goes on and she shines it. She sees that her friends and the detective agency are not doing so well. So she goes over, and you have to go over and puppet each one of these people on the table.
I'm just a salamander with no tail.
No, you're not. Not tonight. Yeah, just keep going like that. You got it. Oh, here comes. I'm breaking everything.
And Salvatore, despite losing his tail, goes and gets into the groove of things.
Hey,
This
snap
is
out of
different.
it.
This is different.
Snap
from-
out of
yeah.
it. No, it's real life. Look at me. You got this. This is the biggest day of your life.
Yes, ma'am.
Pump it. Go.
Where's
Step
the gun?
1,
Where's
2,
the gun?
3, 4. Don't worry about the gun. We'll get it later. Touch yourself. Yeah, sexy man.
I'm still recovering from my
No,
fall.
you're next. You're not going anywhere. You get back here.
Okay.
On a 1 and a 2. Let's Vogue, baby, Vogue. Yes. And work it. Camera loves you. Yes. Oh, right. Yes. Perfect. I think.
And the crowd goes wild! So that final number closes to thunderous applause. The curtain goes down. It starts. Go.
Go, yes.
Oh, and then just before he leaves, says, "Well done, dear. Well done."
Thank you. I know you're about to offer me a job, but I decline.
All right, I'm going to go to the safe room, and I'm going to go over the blueprints and see what I can find with the schematics. Take a look at where you are on the cams. Go.
And we know where the
You know
vault is.
exactly
Okay.
where the vault is, because that much you do know. You don't know necessarily what you're going to find down there, other than the Magitech and the second in command. But other than that, you do know where the entrance is located.
And you also
Activate
mentioned,
the
yes.
jackpot.
As you run through the casino, almost following in your wake, you hear bing, 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 bing.
It's working. It's working.
I'm not
Coins are
responsible
flying
for this.
everywhere. And just there.
Are we still wearing the purple velour and everything?
You are
Okay.
still wearing the purple velour.
Okay.
Are you? Is Tussle in human form or
I have not
in
shifted
regular
yet.
form?
Yes, I'm not shifting just yet.
You
All right.
have that ability to make sure we're not seen on the cameras.
Oh, do you know what I do? I actually, this is my, okay, so this is my signature move. I'm going to use my null zone, and the way that does look is, the way I imagine it, it basically says there's always been something about you that made magical races shy away. Finally, you know why. And so I think what it is I kind of turn into my air elemental form, so I do shift, and it turns into a magical energy tornado that kind of somehow, it whips you a bit, but it also masks us from magical detection.
So, because the cameras,
I'm all around you.
because the cameras are Magitech, Stardust, who has made it to the security offices, and he's talked his way in there. He looks into the monitors, and there's sort of a distortion, a bit of a haze moving through the casino at quite the same rate that all of you are.
Cool.
And it's mass pandemonium as you make your way to the double doors to where the vault leads downstairs. It's just people are screaming and grabbing buckets. The security minotaurs are running around trying to stop people from just taking all of this money, and it's mass hysteria.
Quinn,
Yeah.
still wearing your extra cardigan so you can grab some gold?
Yeah. I take it off and turn and just scoop cold out as I'm going. I'm just doing like a Scrooge McDuck here.
Yes, awesome.
So you make your way down to the vaults, and when you get down there, you see a standing guard at a giant, almost cartoonish-looking vault door. You see a beast of a woman. In fact, she is definitely a beast. She's half horse and half human, and the half human part looks extremely stern.
But so she's seeing. Is she seeing the blur, or does she?
She's seeing just this blur.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Should I relinquish the blur?
Well, I have a question. Since I have a connection with nature, how does the horse half look?
It's very attractive, actually. It's like glossy coat.
Okay,
Probably
plump.
a chestnut or
Yeah,
a
rippling
roan.
muscles. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, is it a centaur, or is it kind of like Two-Face with like a horse, like comes over here, and it's just like, or like a BoJack sort of like.
She's a traditional centaur in that she
Okay.
has the beast body.
Okay.
But her hair is very, very mane-like.
Okay.
She probably uses that mane.
The mane and
Yeah, it's like,
mane.
or like a horse nose, like human eyes.
That is so.
The thing we get like horse teeth.
I
but
know
like a human-
Photoshop way too well for you to be telling me.
There are those. There are many different kinds of magical beastmen all over the world.
Or
And
just
yes,
like a
this
regular
is-
person, but they just get hooves.
Sal's a butt person, so it's the bottom half.
It does what?
It's the bottom half that's horse, obviously. What were
She's
you
like
thinking?
15 hands. Like this is a good
Sure.
looking. She's a good looking flank.
Conditioned, shiny.
Yeah.
Instead of like arms, leg, you just have fingers.
Uses mane and tail.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just make the executive decision that I probably can't hold on to my blur for too long, so it dissipates and everyone's revealed. But I am just kind of like, you can see a little shimmer, but I'm still just air floating around.
So do we know that it is now gone and we are
Yeah, I'll communicate
visible?
to you. The whole way I'm like sending you like very safe and comforting thoughts. Like I'm around you. You have nothing to worry about. I've got you. It's great. And then when I leave, I'm like, oh, I don't have you anymore.
I would like to use the centripetal force of this blur ability to kind of twirl in the direction of the guard and be like, hey,
Who are you?
is for horses? My name's Sal.
Sal, do I know you? What are you doing down there?
I don't know, but we could get to know each other. Winky. I'm very shiny and slick too, in my velour purple suit. So wet.
It is a nice suit.
This-
All right, give me
Oh my god.
give me a Brooks roll.
Okay, how many?
So you get one for so 3 is the base, and then you get an extra
Got
one
it.
for being Brooks. But you can, if there's any other sweet talking,
Very
sort of
charismatic.
skill that you want to try to boost that with, I will accept it.
I'm also a linguist. I know multiple languages and have a knack for picking up new ones. So maybe I would like to.
Cunning linguist, you say? Give me an extra die.
So whatever the horse equivalent of like.
You speak horse.
A little equine.
All right, let's go. I got 1 Brooks, and I got 1 strike. And the rest are other colors and shapes. Flames and Gale and the rock one.
So, what are you doing later? Then I get off in about 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours. My time is your time.
You're very aggressive, and I appreciate that. There is no time for chit chat.
Can I slap that butt? She's a horse.
She is a horse, and you have been reading her
Body language.
language correctly. You know that she would be receptive to this. Give me Give me 5. Give me 5.
Okay. What kind of roll is this?
This is Brooks as well.
Ooh, I got 2 leaves, which I really need at Brooks because I don't have any.
Yay.
Brooks, thank goodness.
You got
I got 1 Brooks.
But 2 leaves, so yeah, 3.
yeah. All right, that is an epic success.
You cue the sound effect when like somebody goes horse racing.
I mean, I'm gonna help her out, and I'm gonna blow like wind through the mane of this horse, and it's gonna look real good.
And
I think we should probably sing a love song. This is a moment.
you sing a love song.
Go get your lute.
No, I got the lute. That lute. Funny story actually. I used to play. I took pan flute instead. While this is happening and they're doing the kiss the girl sort of thing.
We go now.
Stars on my
And
eyes.
she boosts you up onto her back and takes off for upstairs.
And
to
I
the
go
guards'
for
quarters.
a ride. Yeah, team, it's all on you now.
Is the vault door
And they're
locked?
here in the background.
Wait, if she's on her. Wait, Sal's on the horse, but
Do you
the
want-
earphones in, but it's getting distant as they're going.
Do you want?
Wait a minute.
You don't need any help, right?
I'm just like, it's all on you guys, get the bracelets.
All right.
And then all you hear as the kind of hooves are trailing off is more of that sound that is the horse equivalent of.
I would like to sing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" through the earpiece to our friend for encouragement.
We don't want to break Twitch terms of service, but it is done.
Yeah.
Great.
Suck it,
So
Disney.
there's the vault. The vault door is there. It's Magitech.
Okay.
It's not very. This one's not very hard because they expected it to be guarded at all times. So
Okay.
it's just an easy. Give me an easy. Whoever would like to try and.
I actually
into
have
it.
open dimensional pocket, which I've used, but this is open portal, which is just I basically open a window into like an area of wall, or it even says a portal into a vault. So
great.
That's cool.
That's extremely specific.
I know.
You open a portal into the vault.
Yeah.
Great.
But I kind of don't reveal this right away. If you want to try something, and then I'll just be like,
No,
got this.
that sounds so much better.
Okay, so
Right, so you walk through.
Yeah, I'm an air lady, but now I'm a human. And step aside. Woo! And we go through.
You find yourself in a long, dimly lit corridor. It's extremely dark in there. And so you see rings of mushrooms lining the hallways, and they're glowing.
Okay.
Let's get to the mushrooms. I hate the dark.
Glowing mushrooms. If I activate a flaw, what does that do for me?
Bad.
So, Quinn.
I did that out of character.
Okay, all right.
No, what happened? What happened?
I mean, you did not declare. Did you?
I did something.
that-
I
okay, you
got
did.
pretty curious.
You did.
Yeah.
So Quinn plucks one of the glowing stalks, and that trips. You see all these tiny lasers bisecting all of the mushrooms go on all the way down the hall.
Oh no, I was the smart one.
It's your traditional laser grid with mushrooms.
At least it's not dark anymore.
It's not dark anymore.
You just portal past this.
And I pull out a straw.
Okay. Yeah, I could do something like the actual Portal game, and like, I think every time I open a dimension, it is to something like a terrible place. Like it's got to be like just accidentally, just
Wyoming.
like the 7th layer.
Yeah, I'll either turn into air or I can portal us from. But we may just have to pass through a dangerous spot. It will be quick though.
Okay, I trust you.
Okay.
Is it well lit?
Oh yes, they always are these hellish dimensions.
Great.
Wait a minute.
Roll a single die for me.
Okay.
Are you opening it up right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna open up
Okay.
the dimension. Okay, so this is an L. It's an X. So great. It's an X.
Okay.
It's a strike.
You open up a portal into the vacuum of space.
Close.
As you feel things being sucked into there.
Oh, okay. Do I get sucked in?
No,
not
not
yet. Okay,
immediately.
close. Yeah, not that one. Glad you didn't go into that one. Can I try again?
Yeah. Let's see what else you get.
Let's see what else I get. Oh, yep, it's an X again.
Once again.
Okay, one more time, and then I think I'm spent. I think I'm spent on this. Okay, the Brooks.
There's a lovely little meadow with a stream running through it. Very nice.
Yes, this looks very.
Maybe somewhere in the Alpine Mountains.
This actually doesn't look so bad. Let's take a journey. So I do, and then we walk in and walk a little, like basically on the parallel dimension next to the lasers, kind of walk through where the lasers would be, and then open back into the regular dimension.
Huh?
Okay.
Sure do.
Great. Don't touch anything this time.
Oh yeah, that's on you, man.
I'm sorry, but I realized something. Vern's afraid of mood lighting.
What?
It was just a little bit dark, and Vern got scared.
Vern, is that true?
Why would you betray me like this?
Because this is how you build trust. You know what I'm afraid of?
What?
Failure. And I just failed.
Well, I'm afraid of the dark, okay? Not mood lighting, the dark, period.
Well, it looks like someone gave up their own fear, and it wasn't me.
I'm afraid of human connection.
Well, great. It's all out in the open. Hey.
What do you, Sal, tell us what you're afraid of. We're doing some team building.
Oh, baby, I'm not afraid of anything.
Excuse me.
Take out your sound
It
piece.
sounds like the play at Crease.
Hello, and wherever at the moment in the sort of guard tower or in the guard's room, you hear the bug crackling to life. What is it? Hello?
Oh, Stardust.
What's that neighing in the background?
A bit preoccupied right now.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, so I just found something out about the last room. So it's very important that you also know.
Sure.
So.
Wait. Let me put you on speaker beetle. Guys, are you getting this?
Yes.
I'm holding the beetle up to my ear.
All right. It's I don't know why, but it's there's
Just a
notes
moment.
Here, there's notes here in the blueprint that you know. Who you're talking to?
I'm getting ready for you.
And it's very important that you be very quiet in the last room. There's notes in the blueprint here, but I can't quite make out why. It's just very important, apparently.
Important
The
notes.
last room with the treasure is.
What's of importance there?
I just don't know. That's what the treasure is. But it's important that you keep quiet, very quiet, very very quiet.
Very quiet will be.
We got all that. Copy.
Copy.
Lizard man, you come now.
I'm a salamander. I know my tail may be injured, but I am quite different. I am.
It's okay. It does not bother me.
I'm amphibious.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Best of luck. Whatever it is that may be happening on your end. Ta-ta. And the beetle goes quiet.
Over and out.
Amazing.
May I use the Master Historian talent again to try to figure out what would be in there that would be triggered or that would require us to be super silent in that vault?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, give me, that would be a knowledge check, so give me 5.
Alright.
Wait,
Oh.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Alright, that's 1 success. Yes. Be as vague as possible.
You, 1 success. You know that there is, the saying, let sleeping dragons lie.
Yeah.
You remember that.
Oh, yeah.
That's just something that you remember. That's all you remember.
Well, I guess we'll be quiet then.
Sounds like it.
So where in
The doors that you see in front of you are actually quite ordinary looking, whereas the big vault doors, where it was a giant circular metal contraption and the laser grids, but this one actually looks quite ordinary. It's just kind of a wooden door. Here.
I mean, I could portal us in, but what would be the point? A door's a door, right?
You could try it, or you could portal.
Can we risk a portal with all that noise coming from it?
That's true. Yes, you just never know. Let's try
Vacuum
the.
of space, a babbling brook, the trumpet dimension.
I mean,
You know what's really quiet? Pulls out a straw.
oh.
Straws.
No, don't. Wait. Oh, wait. Don't do it. Oh, no, do it. Whoa. Okay, so I'm air now. Can I sneak through the cracks? then?
Your air, you can, yes, definitely.
Phew. I'll be back. What do I see?
So you go in there, and instead of being just a sort of a normal bank vault with, the normal sort of boxes or storage cases, this is a traditional dragon's hoard. There's piles of gold coins and cash stacked up into piles in the corner. There's trinkets and treasures. There's like a chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and sprawled over all of it is a giant snoring gold dragon.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm gonna take that all in and come back to my pals, reform into human, and be like, well. It is a dragon. It is on top of a lot of treasure, and I don't know how we're going to find a tiny bracelet among everything.
Oh. Wow. Like a literal dragon?
Yes.
That's a bit on the nose.
Salvador, give me a stone's roll. Endurance.
Oh my gosh.
So it starts with 3, but then if you have anything that might sort of boost that, if you're buff or anything.
I'm a salamander.
Great. Okay. Then I don't know.
I don't think I have muscle.
I mean, any skills or anything.
I mean, I am a melee weapons specialist.
Right.
I'm also a scavenger, actually. I'm very outdoorsy.
Give me 1 extra die.
Okay.
Give me 1 extra die.
Okay. Oh, I got, a weave, and another weave, and an X. So I got one.
So you got 3.
Yep, I
3
got
successes. All right. So this has all been about you've been gone for about 10 minutes or so or anything, and you can.
It takes more time than that.
Not for the job that you're doing. It does not. So you are free to go, and there is a passed out horse in the guards area.
Oh, okay.
And a number in your pocket. So if you would like to, you can go and try and rejoin your friends.
Okay.
About 10 minutes, like, lost time.
I would like to slither on over there.
Straight. Cool.
Nice.
All right, what are the rest of you doing?
A dragon?
Yes, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it.
What color was it?
It was red and it was marbled. It was red and a little gray.
I, for one, have never met a dragon. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, well, you're about to. The only thing I can think of to locate a bracelet. We don't need to get into the loot so much, but we do need that bracelet. And if there is a record, my years as an IRS tax collector, and I am a bureaucratic wizard, why I could interpret any documentation lightning fast. But again, we would need the documentation.
Wait a minute.
I mean, oh.
I take out my Magic Tech Apple II.
All right.
And from going through all the stuff from the casinos and like all that, I'm wondering if I can still link up to any sort of just list of acquired items, or based upon the bets that have been made in the past several days.
Past several days. So you're trying to hack into the system?
Yes.
Nice.
All right. That one is. Okay, so you're underground and you're trying to get into the system.
I put on my
and do
Wi-Fi
that.
cardigan.
Okay. All right, this is pretty challenging. So this is a flames challenge of 3.
I've
But
never
since you are
failed before.
but since you give me the full 6.
Okay.
Since you have your item and your flames and you have this history of hacking.
Dang it.
Oh, 2 strikes already.
Does that count?
One flame.
Just one. That's a weave. That's a weave.
Yes! At least you got at least 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yes!
You are in.
But I ripped my cardigan.
You do. Your laptop sparks and it like you have to pad out.
Cardi B, no.
Oh.
You
give it
named
a
it Cardi
proper
B.
burial.
Good. So you have a fully itemized list, and it's kind of a mess in there because it's not categorized as a traditional vault would be. But you can see actually there are different color-coded spots for where different kinds of items are. So there's magical artifacts and just straight up treasure and cash and Magitech items, and you can see that where the bracelet would be in sort of magical jewelry, which is very specific, would be near his right claw. So you know where it would be. If you look for it, you'll find it.
But it's in the worst spot. The dragon's right claw.
Oh my.
Any claw would be bad. Anything next. That's just a bad room.
I mean, it seems broken and totally OP, but what if I open a portal right next to where
dragon's claw?
the right claw? I mean,
Well, I was thinking with portals.
I mean, I've got my shockwave rune sword. I could just chop off the whole claw.
okay, tag team. Open the portal, you go in, hack off the right claw.
By this time, you've made your way back down to your friends.
We've got a plan.
Silence is golden. We are in the golden room. What are you doing with the dragon?
Chopping its claw.
I think that's a very bad idea because then we have an angry dragon and it's a dragon. That's a dragon.
Why are we chopping off its claw?
We need the bracelet.
She is so trigger happy, it's terrifying.
I'm just excited.
Wait, is the bracelet on the glove?
It might be, it's at least near it, we know that.
GM, can I see the bracelet on? Do I see it or do I just see the claw?
The door's still
Yeah,
closed.
we're outside
the
the
door's
door.
closed. So
Okay.
you're still outside the door.
And I look with my straw and I raise my eyebrows.
Oh my gosh. You, Scout? No, what?
Okay. We're breaking in, we're doing this, we're Robin Hood and it's cool, it's fine,
Yeah.
we're great,
Great.
we're heroes. But as soon as we do this, we're done.
This is where you draw the line?
I'm saying a dragon after us, yes.
We are 50%
Yes.
disgraced already. It's fine.
That dragon wouldn't know it was us.
Dragons know. Dragons know.
Oh, you sound like you have experience.
I have a flashback.
We flash back to Quinn's past.
And I'm walking in the hall at my old accounting firm, and I'm walking like, oh, hold the elevator. And it's not quite a dragon. It's like a Draco, or like a dragon like human form. And it's like if more people come in, I say, "Ooh, excuse me," and I bump into the dragon, and they kind of give me this look. But when I bend down, I toot, and I go back up, and I go, "Am I right?" And the dragon goes, "This one farted." I was like, "No!" Dragons no. Dragons no.
Yes, it sounds like you have experience. I don't know what that experience was, but
Just say you aren't the only disgraced ones.
Oh. Hello?
The guards are starting to clean up here. You better get going.
Thanks. Over and out.
All right.
Bye-bye. So I have something I also used to be, besides a professional bodyguard and a disgraced detective. I was also once part of a cult.
Happens to the best of us.
That worshipped a magic relic which had its power rekindled. The experience imprinted on me the power that relics can carry and the knowledge of how to harness their power. So do I sense like an aura from this possibly magic Persephone bracelet through the door?
You'll know where the moon bracelet is. You'll know exactly where it is.
Cults. You learn things.
I have a confession.
oh my god!
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, wow. We're finding a lot out about each other.
Wait,
Where were you born?
Arkansas?
Me too. Were you adopted?
No.
Shit, they kept one twin.
All of the excitement drains from my face. Forever.
But my parents aren't salamanders. No.
I say my catchphrase, like, I just brain blast. I get an idea. Hey, you two can sense the relic, right? Yeah? Awesome. Do it. You make a portal exactly where the relic is.
Yes.
You have to pinpoint where it is exactly. Any more stuff comes out, that dragon's toe gets caught, then we all get stuck. But if you can do it just fine enough and make a portal just big enough, we can just grab the relic, put it right here, and then we out.
Okay,
I have a
I'm-
question. If we were both cult relic worshippers, would we have special powers if we held hands?
Former, okay?
We
Former.
have to hold hands. That's
We
the only
have
way
to
this
hold
works.
Okay. So one of you is gonna make a roll. It's gonna be a. I guess it's gonna be a flames roll, but it's gonna be easy for you since you both have your combined powers, and so whoever decides to do it, you'll be using the bonus of your past in the cult and your bonus from the other person and anything else that you can give me.
What if we each roll half?
Oh,
Each
cool.
roll half? Do it.
All right.
Do it.
That's awesome.
So how
So
many
The
total
twins,
dice
the
do we
long
have?
lost twins.
I'll roll 3 and you roll 3.
Done.
All right. Channeling my fraternal energy right now. I have a weave, and I need a flame, you said, right?
Yeah.
No, I just
I have
got
one
one
flame.
weave.
Okay, so you passed.
Okay.
You both passed, and so you two clasp hands, and you concentrate very hard, and you can feel exactly in the room where that moon bracelet is. And what's more, you're able to convey that just through holding Tussel's hand where she needs to put the portal. So you all hold hands.
So I'm gonna open a portal, but I'm gonna try to find a silent one. Like a real quiet, real quiet dimension. A weave. Oh, I couldn't have done better. Maybe I could have, but that's a weave one.
All right. So you open it into like a sound recording booth. Sound recording booth in Burbank. It's nighttime, so there's nobody in there, but it's very quiet.
Yes. This is perfect. Okay, tell me where to go.
Do you see it in your mind's eye?
Yes, I do.
The crosshairs follow it.
Okay, I'll walk forward. Oh,
10,
yeah, to the left.
9,
Yeah.
8,
To the left, to the right,
7,
to the left. Oh,
6.
that's a pot.
We're
Okay.
almost at 4.
Okay.
5.
And I think I'm here.
Okay,
I
take your
open
bracelet.
it. I open it back up, and it right in front of me.
2.
What do I
There
say?
is it is just the perfect whole size for you to reach in and grab the moon bracelet studded with moons.
Okay.
You yank it out.
However, complication.
You do have butterfingers.
I do.
So you grab it, and I'm gonna make you roll a Gale's check.
Okay, cool. I am.
You would normally get a bonus for that because
for
you are
the scale,
Gale's.
yeah. But my flaw took it away.
Yes, your flaw would take that away.
Okay. Okay, so just standard 3. All I need is 1. Oh, wait. Psych. Can I do motivation speaker real quick?
All right.
Okay.
So beforehand, what do you say to yourself?
Beforehand, I say, all right, you're not the best at picking things up. That's okay. That's okay. You can't be good at everything, and you're good at a lot of things. All you need is 2 fingers to work. One of them needs to be a thumb. You got this. I love you. You got this.
All right. Give me 4.
Okay. And okay, so weave, baby, and flames.
So that's 2. Because it's a Gale's.
Oh,
job.
that's a. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, no. Did I?
Brooks.
Yeah, you.
That's
I
a
see the
Brooks.
purple.
Yeah, that's a Brooks.
And
Scales
this
is
is a
the.
stone.
Oh, it's a stone.
I didn't
Okay.
get any.
So you
purple.
got one,
I got
but
one.
you got one.
I got one. Yeah.
So you open the hole, you snatch at it. Like it's a close thing. You have to fumble around, but you pull it out. The portal closes, and you have the moon bracelet.
1.
Guys, I didn't think that grabbing a bracelet would be the hardest thing of my life, but it was.
Hey, it's Stardust. Hello?
All right, are you done down there? You gotta get out of here.
Guys, we gotta get out of here
All right,
now.
you can use the come back up through everything, and then go through the backstage area and out to the loading dock, and because the front doors are covered now.
Okay,
All right, go.
you heard the Stardust. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Someone else hold on to this. Okay, yes, you got it.
I think this might be time to drop my signature move. I have Might of the Wilds. You have a connection to nature, and you can summon a wild ally to help you in your most desperate hours. And I want to ride from my girl.
Yes.
So as you all bolt up, past the doors, you see that the double doors downstairs are being guarded by two minotaurs. But up comes your girl. Her name is Svetlana, by the way.
Svetlana.
And she says, "I got this. I got this." Hey, baby.
Yes, you're so strong.
Strong like bull. Strong like bull.
The Minotaurs take offense to that.
The minotaurs are.
Not cool, Svetlana.
But she waves you through, and she's like, "You want to hop on? Hop on? I
certainly.
escort you out."
I help all night.
Ah.
And I like a slimy jump onto her back.
You jump onto her back. You're a little sticky still, and she walks you out to the backstage area. You make it past.
Wait for us!
All the three of you trailing behind, and I assume that you still have your cardigan full of money.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you still have your cardigan full
Oh yeah,
of money.
the other one broke.
You still have you exit the casino with your cardigan full of money, and before you leave, she gives you she leans in. One last one for the road.
I seem really moved, and then seeing that bracelet reminds me of Percy, and I want to stay with Svetlana.
Oh. Did you say that?
Yeah. Svetlana, I think we have something special here.
But what about your magical boys?
So I have one of those superhero moments, if the world will be better or not kind of thing, and then we have to discuss it between the two of us. But I feel whole when I'm with you.
I understand. Let's get away from all of this. I can leave my job here. We'll start somewhere new, where you won't be this great detective.
How much did you tell her?
It was a very eventful 10 minutes.
I just like, what time is it now? Twilight, midnight, sunrise? I would like to look up into the sunrise and be like, let's go.
You climb onto her back, and she goes, and vaults into the air, and you're off together into the sunrise and a new day.
As soon as you had a sister, you lost her.
Can we just get to the airport already?
I'm a boy!
Oh yeah, you're the boy. I'm sorry.
I've become a man!
Yes,
Separating the magical boys from the magical men.
metaphorical sister.
I still have that magical thing in my pants, too.
Your tail?
The concrete rune handle.
Yeah. So
It's rock hard.
You and Svetlana go away and start afresh with a pocket full of magical half mace and your dreams. The three of you make it to the airport. You make it back to Indianapolis, and there, who she's clearly been working on this for the last 3 days, is Percy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to make a burning noise like that. Oh, hey, how's it going? Did you, how'd it go?
Yeah, we
Where-
did. Did you?
Oh, and she gestures vaguely to the really hollowed out air conditioning. Ta-da! Oh my God, you got it! Thank you so much!
Here you go.
Awesome! Thank you. You do not know what this means to me, and honestly, I got another score coming up. You know, they say it's a priceless Cezanne, so I'm gonna cut you in on that one. That should more than cover the cost of everything
You don't
else.
need to worry about paying us anymore.
Awesome.
We have to buy a new wall.
It's like a smoldering wreck.
Well,
Where's Salvatore?
yes, the salamander boy has left us. For
There's
love.
something that he wanted to tell you. He loves you like a sister, a baby sister, like family, really close family. He's not in love with you.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Specifically those words.
That's not the feeling that I get. I wonder what his sister must feel like. Well, if he feels it out.
Well, you can
Anyway.
ask her.
Well, thank you. Seems that we've got a lot to discuss.
Yeah.
So with that, we come to the end of the Magical Boys Detective Agency's adventures in Viva Las Vegas. The three of you, there was enough in that sweater. It wasn't just like change; it was gold coins, and so you're able to replace the air conditioning and much more in the agency. You're doing very well. The Golden Dragon never found out who got the bracelet or who hacked into his systems. They're still looking though, so that maybe that's something that the Magical Boys will have to deal with in the future. And as for Sal, he and Svetlana have moved away to
We had a Vegas-style wedding, very quick.
Yes.
fantastic.
What happened to the Beetle?
Oh, and the Beatles, well, one of them's still with Stardust, actually. So you can check in occasionally and come back for shows and dance if you ever feel like dancing.
I've learned my lesson.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining
Yay!
us. Thank you so much to those of you who are watching in the Twitch audience and to those of you who came here late. It's midnight here in Indianapolis. Thank you so much for coming and filming the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Rai Rai and to Nate Wiseman and to Kyle and anybody else on the Weave team that I may have forgotten. And seriously, this was really lovely. You're all incredible. Once more, who are you and where can they find you?
I am Brittany Bo. You can find me all over the internet at BeBoldGames.
Hey, I'm Kesan. You can find me on Zombie Orpheus Entertainment and some other stuff.
I'm Amy Vorpahl. You can find me at Vorpahl Sword.
And I am Malika Lim, and you can find me at twitch.tv/hyperrpg.
Thank you so much to Monocle Society, and you can find them if you're here at Gen Con at booth 122. I'm Erika Ishii. You can find me at Erika Ishii most places. Thank you and good night, everybody.
Good night.